Welcome to our English class. Today we are going to learn an interesting grammar topic in English. If you are ready, let's get started. So, are you eagerly waiting to know the title of the lesson? Yes, the title of the lesson is Determiners. Do you know what is determiners? Have you all heard about this term? Determine. So, determine means what? Deciding something. So the definition of the word determiners are words that precede or modifies or pre-modifies in a noun phrase and which denotes such referential meanings as specific reference, generic reference, or definite quality or indefinite quality. So determiners are words that placed before a noun. It usually placed before a noun and it should judge the possession of a noun. Either it is specific or general or definite or indefinite. So for this we are using some significant types to identify the determiner. So those types are interrogatives, articles, qualifiers, demonstratives, and possessives. So these are all the 5 things which plays a vital role in identifying a noun phrase. So these are all called as determiners. What are the things? Can you read the types? Interrogatives. So the word interrogative means questioning. So question words. Which, what, like that. And articles. So how many articles are there in English? Yes, there were 3 articles. A, and the. And quantifiers. Quantifiers means how much, the amount of. And next, demonstratives. Demonstratives, what are the demonstratives we have in English? Yes, this, that, these, those. And possessives means my, mine, like that. So these are the 5 types which judge the determiner, and through these things we could able to identify the noun. Either it is specific or general or definite or indefinite, like that. So now we are going to see these in detail. First, again here is the definition. As I said earlier, determiners are words which placed before a noun to provide information such as quantity, ownership, and specificity. So quantity means how many, as I said, 1 or 2 or 3, some, few, a little, like that. And ownership comes under possessions. Mine, hers, my, your, their, themselves, like that. And a specificity, uniqueness. Specificity means uniqueness, this, that, like that. And as I said earlier, the example first one is articles. What are the articles in English? That is A, and the. The example for is a dog owns nothing. It is seldom dissatisfied. So here the letter A, the beginning of the letter sentence A is the article. Your dog owns nothing. It is seldom dissatisfied. You can say here is an apple. Here is an apple. In the sentence, an is the article. So we use a and an for singular nouns and the for definite the act as a definite article and a and an act as an indefinite article. Okay, the next one, demonstratives. How many demonstratives are there in English? They are this, that, these and those. We use this and that to identify a singular object, and these and those we use to refer a plural objects. So this we refers to a nearer object. This and these. This we use to identify a singular object which is nearer to the hands of the speaker, and that we use to identify a singular object which is far from the hands of the speaker. And we use these to identify a plural object which is nearer to the speaker, and those we use to identify a plural object. The plural object which is far from the hands of the speaker. For example, you can't control this bag. So here, what is the demonstrative used? This. The word this acts as a demonstrative here. We can say these are balloons. He has a donkey. So in the word he has a donkey. A means a refers an article and it acts as a determiner, like that. You can give some examples for the articles and the demonstratives in the comment box. And the next one is possessive and quantifier. So possessives means what are the words which comes under possessives? My, mine, his, hers, his, her, hers, and their, ours, yours. So these are some words which act as possessives. Here is an example. Host your guest and also his dog. So here what are the possessives placed? First one, host your. So the word your acts as a possessive determiner. And also his dog. Whose dog? His dog. So it tells the ownership, right? So we call it as possessives or possessions. It explains whose possession, who is possessing that. So we call it as possessives. Next, quantifiers. Quantifiers means how much. 1, 2, he has a pen. So here A is an article, but you can say he has 5 pens. So the word 5 acts as a quantifier. And she has 2 cars. Here the word 2 acts as a quantifier. There are some words like few, a little or little, some, many, more, and all the numbers. No, these words act as a quantifiers. Here is an example. When 2 dogs fight over a bone, the third carries it away. So how many dogs fight? 2 dogs. So it answers the question how many or how much. So quantifiers answers the question how many or how much. And these are the types of determiners. We have seen already. Now we are going to recap. What are the types of determiners? Articles, quantifiers, demonstratives, and here As I said earlier, all numbers acts as a determiner, and distributives, possessives, different words and defining words, different words and defining words. So first one, article. So article is a word that is also placed before a noun to describe the noun. Either it is specific or general. As I said earlier, there are two types of articles. One is definite article and the another one is indefinite article. A and an or indefinite articles, and we use these words to identify a singular object. And the word the act as a definite article. It has two pronunciation, the and the. So we pronounce the in front of a consonant word and we pronounce it as the in front of a vowel sound. And next one, quantifiers. They are adjectives or phrases that serve to answer two possible questions: how many and how much. This also I explained to you already. Those words are much, a little, a bit of, a great deal of, etc. Next, demonstratives. They describe the possession of an object seen from the speaker's viewpoint. So this also I explained to you in the earlier. This, that, these, those. Hope you all understood. So this and that we use for singular object, and we use these and those to identify a plural objects. And numbers. Numbers are cardinal or ordinal. Cardinal means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, etc. And ordinals means first, second. We call this ordinals as Romans. First Roman letter, like that. We call Romans as ordinals. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, like that. It goes on like that. And distributives. The word all, both, half, every, each, either, and neither are known as distributives. Next, possessives. Possessives also I told you earlier. Possessive pronouns and adjectives indicate who an object belongs to. It tells the ownership, whose, whom it is. Mine, yours, his, hers, its, my, your, his, her, and it. And yourself, ours or also act as possessives. Next, different word. They refers to something different or remaining or more. Other, another, like that. Next, defining words. They indicate which thing or person is being referred to. So defining words, whose, which. It answers two questions, whose and which. Which color do you like? So it is more like an interrogative. Whose pen is this? Like that. And next, now we are going to do an exercise to check our understanding level. Here we are going to complete this exercise by using two determiners called some and any. So we use some to identify a positive sentence and any to identify a negative sentence. So where we use some, with the positive sentence and any with negative sentence. So first sentence, see, the first one is done for you, and the sentence is, I don't need dash money because I'm going to bring my lunch to school. So I don't. So if any sentence that is with a not means it is a positive sentence or negative sentence? Yes, exactly, it is negative sentence. So what we should use? Any. Any is the right answer. Next, he doesn't have dash pens, but I have dash pens. So here the first sentence begins with not, does not or doesn't. So what we should use in the first dash? He does not or he doesn't have any pens, but I have some pens. This is the answer. To fill the first dash we have to use any, and to fill the second dash we have to use some. Next one. Our teacher didn't give us dash homework yesterday. So didn't means did plus not. So if any sentence with not means it is a negative sentence. So what is the correct answer we should use here? Obviously any. Our teacher didn't give us any homework yesterday. I'm tired. Do we have dash time to take a nap? So in the sentence there is no not, so obviously it is a positive sentence, so we should use some to fill this dash. I'm tired. Do we have some time to take a nap? This is the correct sentence formation. And fifth question. Speaker A is saying, do they have dash library cards? And speaker B is saying, no, they don't have dash. So for the first dash it is a positive sentence and the second dash is a negative sentence. So what we should put to fill the first dash? Do they have some library cards? And then second, speaker B, no, they don't have any. Next, Paul wants to buy dash shoes, dash new shoes. What is the answer? Paul wants to buy some new shoes. And the next one, excuse me, I need dash information about the flight to Boston. So what is the correct word to fill the dash? Excuse me, I need some information about the flight to Boston. Next, I don't have dash paper. My mother has dash. So first sentence consists not. So it is a negative sentence. So obviously we should use any. I don't have any paper, but my mother has some papers. So some. I don't have any paper, but my mother has some. This is the correct answer. Next, Mr. Smith has dash questions that he wants to ask you. The answer is Mr. Smith has some questions that he wants to ask you. The 10th question is, they have dash apples, but they don't have dash bananas. The first sentence is positive and the second sentence is in negative. So what we should use? They have some apples, but they don't have any bananas. So here are the remaining 5 sentences is for your exercise and practice. Just practice the exercise and comment your answers in the chat box. Thank you, students. We'll meet you in the next video.